Hey Virgo, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your general end of the month reading. This reading is going to be for all Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter as well. If you guys want to watch those, there's really no wrong way to do it, right? Definitely Sun, Moon, and Rising for you guys. This is going to be a general reading. My vision for this is that it's going to be kind of an end of the month wrap up. Just what are we kind of closing out as we move into Aries season, as we close out March and get ready for April. What any leftover tidbits are we dealing with and what's going on for us. Because of the nature of this reading, since it's general, my only ask of you is that you take it as it resonates. Do not try to force it. If you have to fudge too many details for it to make sense to your situation, that message just wasn't meant for you. You may resonate with the entire reading, you may just get bits and pieces that you pull from. Take only what resonates, alright? Because of that, I do recommend that you watch the videos for all your signs. Your message may not just come through your sun, it could come through your moon, it could come through your Jupiter. Who knows? So if you're drawn to watch a certain video, please, by all means, go ahead and watch it. There's no wrong way to do this. If you don't know the signs for your planets, you can get all that info for free. I normally recommend Astrolab or astrologycafe.com. All you do is put in your info and everything you need to know, they'll calculate for you. And it's totally free, so great websites to use. With that being said, I do normally recommend that you watch your sun and your rising sign. I don't know what is going on in my throat right now, hold on. Handy dandy cup of tea, love it. Excuse me. But yes, I definitely recommend that you watch your sun and your rising sign. I think that those two are the most important. Those are the two that I always watch for myself when I check out my own videos. So do with that information what you will, but again, just the key is that you take the message as it resonates, alright? What doesn't resonate wasn't for you, okay? So this is kind of a new series for me, so we're kind of having fun with this format. We're kind of playing a little bit with it. Oh, sorry, just taking a peek at my phone. With that said, just kind of checking it out. Again, we're having a feel. So if you have any thoughts about it, what you liked, what could have been done better, feel free, drop that in the comment section below. So I have a tarot deck and an oracle deck here. So we're going to take a little mini reading with the tarot deck to see what's going on in these final days of March, and then we're going to get an oracle card as the kind of like overall summary of what's going on. Alright, Virgos. Ooh, okay. First card out, 10 of Swords. Part of me is actually comforted by this card. So I was thinking of your I normally don't watch the previous readings when I go into film the next set, but I do remember that your past, I think both your spirit message reading at the beginning of March and your love reading, I think both talked about kind of healing and self-care and kind of taking care of yourself. Now I can kind of see why with this 10 of Swords. There may have been some type of betrayal or some type of defeat this month that really felt like a setback. And I think it kind of came out of the blue. I think it was kind of a shock and a surprise. And I think that's why that self-care kind of nurturing theme was kind of coming through, because you really needed to kind of love yourself a bit. I think you may have been dealing with some, kind of rougher energies. Maybe even, kind of dealing with some self-doubt or some self-worth kind of things could have been struggling for you. So what comforts me, you're like, yeah, you feel comforted by this, you jerk? The reason I say I'm comforted is because this is the 10. All the 10s are completion, so the worst of the worst has already happened. It's over with. That's the part that makes me comfort. So whatever this self-care, whatever this kind of nourishing moment, whatever the reason behind it was, you're past that point already. So it's starting to get better. You're on an uphill journey now, or downhill journey now. So it's getting better is the key. Yes, it is getting better. Look at the very next card, Ace of Wands. This is desire, this is passion. This is what fuels you, what feeds you. This is beautiful, beautiful stuff, all right? I think through this challenge, it may have even been necessary almost to highlight what What is important to you? What are your goals? What truly gets you out of bed in the morning? That may have been part of this deception. That may have been a key reason why it needed to happen, to really reinforce what is important and light that fire and show you where, like, truly where your power lies. I think that might have been part of this journey. Oh, this is good. I can tell this reading is going to be pretty lit. So here are your next cards. So this is the Alien card. I'm using the Starman Tarot. Starman Tarot replaces the Hermit card with the Alien. So this is technically the Hermit. It's a little different in meaning. But essentially, this is your card, Virgo. Here you are in your own reading. Again, here you are in possession of your desires. What is it you want? What is it you need? What's motivating you to get yourself out of this Ten of Swords? Whatever happened. Beautiful. This energy is also about receiving messages, learning how to upgrade, doing things in a much more effective, definitive, and powerful way. When I get the Alien card, when I see the Hermit, it makes me think of guides and going within to find your answers, listening to messages. All of that is still encompassed by the Alien, but I kind of take it a step up with the Alien. You think about like ancient aliens coming to visit civilizations and build pyramids and all that kind of stuff. This energy here is coming into your life to show you how to upgrade, to show you how to do things on a completely different level that you didn't know how to do before. Beautiful, beautiful shift. Seven of Pentacles, patience, waiting. This is also telling me that you've done what you needed to do, which perfect energy in this reading. Seven of Pentacles, I'm going to add a little bit to that. But Seven of Pentacles is kind of waiting for the harvest, but all the work has been done. You've taken care of the farm, you've planted the seeds, you've watered it, you've fertilized it. So all the work is done. We're just waiting for the harvest. What I love about how this card is portrayed, you can kind of see, here the ground is kind of like cracking and this flower is kind of busting through. To me, this is kind of the break. It's kind of coming from the same void that the Alien comes from. So he's coming from the void to send you messages on how to do things better, how to do more effective things. Here you can see this crack in the ground. Sorry about the glare from the camera screen. But you can see this crack in the ground with this flower coming out of it. To me, that's really about your abundance coming through, the blessings coming in, again, coming out of this void. Then you get the Justice card. So it could be dealing with a Libra. This is, to me, is also the balance of your internal energies, balance of the mind, the heart, the soul. This is also karmic retribution. So having gone through your Ten of Swords and pushed through it and made it through, the scales are going to be balanced. You're going to get your rewards for fighting so hard and pushing through and learning what you needed to do. Assuming you learned the lesson. If you went through this and kind of didn't participate and had no awareness of it and kind of just let it run you over, then there's not going to be so much on this scale because you didn't put too much into it. But if you truly were active in it and doing your best and continuing to grow and evolve, rewards are coming. Last card out, the Two of Pentacles. To me, this is a card of fluidity. It is also a card of balance. You're considering, you're kind of balancing these two coins. I almost want to say, like here, you also want to be flexible. You want to stay open. You don't want to be so rigid here in your decision making. I would even say, you may be having to be open to maybe do some new things. Try things in a different way, possibly. I'm also getting something very communicative about this card. Like, I almost want to say you're going to be speaking about something or talking about something. There's going to be a communication aspect to this decision-making process. You may have to be expressing some feelings about it, maybe concerns or things your goals are kind of aimed at. I feel like there's definitely something here about your voice and communicating and sharing before this decision is made. Maybe you need to talk a few details out. Maybe some things still need to be sorted to make everything balanced. But again, the key is really about balance, especially coming out right after the Justice card. The key is about balance, so there may be some details that need to be worked out for you to achieve the balance you need. It's not about just accepting what's being offered. You may have to tweak it a little bit. Is kind of what I want to say with that Two of Pentacles. But a choice is definitely going to need to be made, and it definitely is going to help bring some balance and some harmony back to the situation. Wonderful. I keep thinking this has to do with money for some of you, so it could be a work thing. And maybe, I almost want to say it's bigger than just like your office. Like it's not necessarily your current employer, but it may even be just the career in general, like what it is you're doing, not just the job. You may be shifting or thinking or desiring a shift there too, is kind of what I'm getting. Could it even be balancing work and home, could be a thing. But again, that's why the key here is this guy. What truly fuels you? What is your desire? Okay. Right. Your oracle here is gratitude. Beautiful energy to end the reading with. Gratitude, I think, is going to work for you on many levels. Gratitude for whatever this Ten of Swords energy was. Grateful because one, now it's ended, and two, it really did show you your Ace of Wands. It really did serve a purpose. I feel like it may have sucked going through it. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. And for some of you, it may have been on different degrees. But even if it just felt horrible, like there's something to be grateful in that it did teach you something. It showed you something. It highlighted some aspect of your life that needed to be reassessed. So there can be gratitude in that. I think also living in a sense of gratitude, knowing that you have all this support, knowing that there's messages coming, knowing that karma is on your side and is going to rebalance those scales. Gratitude to know that, hey, I definitely put in some effort with that last struggle. And just in my life in general, I'm trying to do the best I can. Having gratitude, knowing that the universe has your back and that your karmic retribution is coming. Definitely, the more gratitude you have in that, the sooner and bigger that's going to be. So I think a beautiful energy to carry us through. I'm going to flip the camera down so you can see your spread, and then we'll wrap things up. Right, we'll be right back, Virgo. Alright, Virgo, so here is your spread for the end of the month. End of March, really, as we move into April and into Aries season. So coming out of some type of hurt, some type of betrayal, that truly is ended now. It is over. The worst has already happened. From this adversity, you found your true desires. You found what's important to you, what truly is moving you forward. You're getting downloads and messages, from your higher self, from the universe, from your guides, on how to take this and use this to propel you forward. Also, let me get my cup out of the way. Also with the knowledge that, you did everything you could. You did the best you absolutely could to get through this. All the work has been done. Like I said, this part is over. The work has been done. You're now waiting for the harvest to come out as the blessings start to come out, as the messages start coming in. Here the karma is really going to rebalance those scales for you. It will even out. You've put in all the effort. The rewards are coming. The key to really accepting these lies in this Two of Pentacles, remaining fluid, remaining flexible, remaining open. And I feel like the choice you make here, maybe, I don't want to say out of the ordinary. I don't think it's going to be a big step out of your comfort zone, but it may be slightly different than you expect. It may even come from a different source than you expect, which is why you want to keep yourself open, all right? And then your overarching energy, gratitude. Grateful for the opportunity, grateful for the lessons, grateful for the growth. There's much joy to be had through this. It may not feel like it right away, but there's definitely things to be grateful for along this journey. Do not lose sight of that. Do not forget that. Carry it with you. It will help you so much as you continue into this next phase. And this next phase is going to be way better than what you're coming out of. Alright, my dears. Thank you, Virgo, for watching this video. Thank you guys for coming here and joining my channel. If you're not already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I am going to start filming the April prediction videos next week, right at the beginning. So you definitely have your notification bells to know when the next Virgo video comes up, because it will be up relatively soon. I want to make sure we get those out before April starts, so you have that information going into the month. But super excited, and as always, I am grateful for all of you. Absolutely love you guys. You guys are my heroes. I'm also grateful for all the likes, all the comments, That's literally the best part of having this channel, is getting to connect with you all. So if you have anything to share, questions for me, drop it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. You can also DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And as always, if you want to book a private session with me, all that info will be in the description box below. Alright, my dears, sending you lots of love. I hope you enjoy the ending of March, and I will see you in April. Take care.